Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you stopping by as always. So, today I want to talk about my absolute favorite flashlight. I have bought many of these flashlights. I have bought them for facilities that I've worked at and managed, and I've got a bunch of them for my personal life and have them scattered in kits, in vehicles, in the garage, all over the place because I absolutely love them. And we're going to talk about it right after this. All right, so let me cut to the chase here. I hate flashlights that have 6 million different modes. That you click on it, I got some smoke coming in here from the fire, but you click on it and it comes on dim. Click on it again, a little brighter. Again, more bright. Again, more bright. Well, then if you do a long hold, you get turbo mode, for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it is, because the battery's going to run down. Then you press it again, you get a strobe. You press it again, you get SOS. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I have bought those in the past, long, long time ago, and that's how I learned I hate them. They suck. This is what I want out of a flashlight. Off. I need to be able to shut it off. And then I want to be able to blind somebody when I turn it on. I want it bright. I want it bright. And yeah, there's reasons to have some flashlights that aren't, 1200 lumens. And I have some 300 lumen flashlights, and they're great. They're great. But if I'm going to have a flashlight that's in a pack in my vehicle, in the garage, that I'm going to have to go out and look around the property and see what might have made that noise or what set off the motion detector, I want bright. And I'm getting to it. I'm going to share what the flashlight is. And I have found a flashlight. I've written about it on my website numerous times and remind people because, again, I've used these flashlights. I've used this product many, many times. Given them to maintenance guys at manufacturing facilities that I've managed, and they loved it. So this is the flashlight right here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the blue one first. And the brand on it says Skystead. Yes, they're made in China, like almost every other flashlight. And if you say you have a flashlight that's made in America, most of the components that's in it come from China or Taiwan. And that's fine. Get something that the componentry and assembly is US assembled as much as possible. But this flashlight is 1200 lumens. It is super bright. I have other flashlights, Surefire and Streamlight, that are around 1200 lumens, and this light in comparison matches up very closely, as well as Olight. This light is less than $20. Right now, I've got the Amazon page. It's $18.99. And over the years, I paid as low as like $14.99. But, we got Bidenomics going on. Now it's $18.99. And it's got heavy-duty construction. It's fantastic. This light is off and then on and then off. That's it. No modes. And I struggle finding flashlights that only turn on and off. And I've never really heard anybody talk about it before. But it does come with a little clip that is probably useless, other than it helps stop it from rolling. And that serves a purpose. But it's easily removable. It's got two very small Phillips head and pass-through holes on the clip. And typically I leave them on unless they get bent, because they actually are kind of flimsy. This could be used on a weapon. My only issue with that is it is on the heavy side. Like I said, it has a heavy-duty construction. So I have not mounted any of these on a weapon. I buy lights that are made for that, but you absolutely could do it. And that weight forward would probably help reduce some muzzle rise. Notice I didn't say recoil. I said muzzle ride. There's a reason for that. That's another video. So it runs on typically it runs on two CR 123s. And what I'm using in this one is an Ultrafire 18650 rechargeable. I bought a bunch of these several years ago. They're still going strong. If I'll try to remember to put a link down below. I don't even know if they're still available, but I'm sure something like it is available. And I charge them up, and they work fantastic. And again, this battery in this light compared to the same flashlight with two CR123s, the brightness looks the same. So this is the blue one, and then they make the Tactical black. Same clip. That's flimsy. You know, it's identical flashlight. It's just black. And yeah, so this one I've got the two CR123s, and these are actually Streamlight batteries. There's a few different batteries that I buy off Amazon that are CR123s. And you know, notice I was just talking about USA. It says made in the USA of US and imported parts. That's the first time I've seen that. I have tested these. There's a O-ring around, and I've put them in water. I've had no problems. I'm not going to bore you by putting it in a bucket or a glass of water and leaving it on for you know, a number of minutes and show the time lapse. You know, take my word for it, or don't. You know, try it yourself. But I've had no issues with these. Using them out in the rain, left them out in the rain, and torrential downpours. Again, I tested them years ago. I put them in a bucket of water for a while, and no problems. It's got a very crystal clear glass lens. I say glass. I don't know that it's glass. It's probably plastic. I don't know. Let me see something here. Yeah, they just work. And I'm going to show some night scenes using these after I get done talking. I figured, you know, it'd be better for me to chat and show you the flashlight when it's light out. But later on tonight, we'll take it outside and we'll search the area for a Sasquatch or two and see what we find. But like I said, I'll put the link below for this light. And share if you have ever actually used this. I've never come across anybody that's used this light. But like I said, I've used it, given it to a lot of employees that worked out in the plants, especially in maintenance. And they really liked it. And I heard people complain about, yeah, this is great, on off. Who would have thought such a thing could exist in today's world? So it's got the single button in the back. Again, it's rubber and sealed. And yeah, it's a flashlight that comes on and off 1200 lumens. That pretty much sums up. Don't need to go through and give all kinds of specs and information on it. Right now, it's less than 20 bucks. If you're a Prime member, it's free shipping. If you're not a Prime member, it might be free shipping. I don't know. So anyways, that's it for right now. And we'll do the night mode stuff for this video starting right about now. Alright guys, I'm going to demonstrate this flashlight. It is I'm out in my front yard. It is dark. As you can see, you cannot really see anything. So I am going to turn the light on. Remember, this thing has on off, that's it. So I'm going to turn it on. It's 1200 lumens, and here we go. That's it. So it's quite a ways away. When you look down that driveway, I can walk over this way without falling in the dark. That's at least 60 yards away, 70 yards away. No problem. Shine this around. Again, I'll shut it off. Again, you can see it's very dark. Turn it back on. It's just a fantastic light. You know, for 20 bucks or so, you can't go wrong. A couple of CR123 batteries or 18650. It's my truck. Look over at the garden over there. There's the backyard. That back corner. Again, that's probably 50 yards. At least. Here, I'll shut this off again. Just to show you. 20 bucks. And you can't go wrong. Like I said, I've had a bunch of these. So, alright, that's probably enough. Yeah, I'm sure you get the idea.
So I ran from the cities and the noise and lies, found a piece of ground under open skies, hands in the dirt, sweat on my shirt, learning what living's really worth. While crooked men shake hands in rooms, selling souls to corporate suits. Society's sick, but I found the cure. A back road life, honest and pure. They can keep their throne and their golden news. This life out here's my modern exodus. I traded screens for a sunrise, callous palms, blisters, pride, planted seeds where hope was.